Yeah, it seems like there's such a fine line to walk to say I'm going to validate your feelings, like it's real that you're feeling something, and like I have empathy for that, but also I don't believe that your feelings are an accurate representation of reality. It seems like a really fine line you're trying to walk there.
So I'll tell you, let me clarify that. And you might not have meant it this way, but when you say your feelings can be whatever they want. And whatever your feelings are, I have no say over that. Your thoughts I can challenge.
Mm.
So you can, if you're scared, you're happy, you're sad, you're joyful, whatever your feelings are, I can't tell you you're not feeling that way. I always teach parents, like, don't tell your child when they say they're scared, you're not scared, because you're teaching them to not name that feeling that they have fear when it might be fear that they're feeling. Instead, to validate somebody doesn't mean you agree with them. It doesn't, not at all. To validate is to acknowledge their perspective, their subjective experience. So I always talk about, we call it the Conte box and yield theory. Like, you can only ever see one or two sides of a box in a given moment. And if you want to see another side, you have to get up to move around or move the box around. But in this analogy, in this metaphor, the box represents the human psyche. So at most, I'm never going to see the whole, every side of the box. And my ego will tell me, well, I've been all around the box. But imagine I push it a little bit. I'm taking a minute to explain this because I think it can be helpful. So in each side of the box, if there was a screen and it shot random pictures up, so you're on one side of the box, I'm on the other. I can see what's on my side, you can see what's on yours. My ego will say, well, just go around and look at his side. Yeah, but the pictures might change by the time I get over there. And I make this metaphor purposefully difficult for this reason. If I want to understand what's on your side of the box, the only thing I can do is ask you and then listen to what you have to say. So we use it as a tool for teaching listening. But here's another aspect to this and why I wanted to clarify that. If your perspective, your side of the box is you're seeing a bunch of people in the room that I don't see and that aren't there and other people don't see in that room, I'm not to tell you, maybe in your reality, maybe you can see other dimensions. I don't know. But in terms of behavior and what how I'm going to operate on the reality that there aren't those people in the room.